What's up, YouTube? I'm actually here for another reason today, and it's just something I came across and I thought I'd share with everybody. It was on my Twitter feed today, and it's probably been around longer than that, but I just noticed it today on my Twitter. It's a website called thedaywefightback.org, and if you remember Sopa and Pippa and all that nonsense that went around, the internet took a stand against them and won temporarily. Congress has been battling to try to get this nonsense passed, and they want to watch everything we do. The NSA is not a good thing for us. Someone's going to sit there and go, well, they're making sure we're safe. There's no proof of that, ever. No one's ever been able to find proof that the NSA has stopped anything by watching what we do online, what gets text to our friends, what people text to other people in other countries, what messages get sent. The NSA's never been able to prove this. People just believe what the government wants them to believe. So on February 11th, make sure my date's right, February 11th is known as the day we fight back. The day the internet takes a stand again against these congressional threats of mass surveillance for everybody, and we're going to watch everything you do. Websites are standing up to this nonsense. We need to stand up to this nonsense. You got big corporations that are for it because they're getting paid by the government to be for it. We have our rights that we have to stand for. If we don't stand up for our own rights, nobody else will. The government doesn't care about our rights. They care about their wallet, their paychecks. All they care about. They don't care about if anybody is safe in this country. They may claim they do, but there's very, very few of them. Maybe a few independent party members that we will never even hear of that may care. But as far as the big dogs that have been in office forever, they don't. They care about their own safety and well-being. They don't care about me and you. The NSA is nothing but a joke. Aaron Swartz is a good example of someone that ended up dying for standing what he believed in because the government wanted to crack down on him. And because of the fact that he was for free literature, the school and the library were never going to prosecute him. The government decided to. So he ends up killing himself because they want to slap him with $1 million fine for giving away free literature. Snowden is over in Russia. It makes it look bad when Snowden is okay in Russia right now. Even though it's temporary, he's in Russia. He's safe for now. Chelsea Manning, also known as Bradley Manning, is spending time behind bars and was found guilty of showing us the stuff that goes on. The Reuters journalists that were killed by military helicopters and laughed at and claimed to be lethal and deadly and terrorist. The video was put out there. He came out and told the stuff what was going on. He's now spending more time behind bars because of it. He spent time behind bars beforehand. The government now wants the right to put me and you in jail with no trial, no proof of the pudding. Say we're a threat to society. We're terrorists. We are going to cause this mass casualty in the U.S. We're not. We are just standing up for our rights and our freedoms. Do we want to be protected? Yes. Do we want to feel like we're safe? Yes. But do we feel like we're safe under the government's control the way it is? No. It's time that we, as a whole unit, stand together. And I'm not one for posting many political blogs on my YouTube. And I will post them when I find something I truly believe. And I follow these political stuff. I follow the good and the bad and the massively paid by the government, the ones they want you to watch, the ones they don't want you to watch. I follow all these and try to get the whole stories on a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's wrong. Are there people sending messages to each other that plan the next big attack? Probably. Is the NSA going to stop it? No. So what's the point of it? They are building a new server building just to watch and store our information. You think they're not? Go look it up. We have to take a fight. We have to stand up. It's time that we believe and stand for whatever it is we believe in. It makes me sad. It makes me sad that so many people buy what Congress is telling us, what the president's telling us. They're lying to us. They're getting paid multis of millions of dollars by big companies, by our tax money, to tell you lies. They don't care about you. Every time something comes up that involves them, oh, we had nothing to do with it. We didn't know. It's just bullshit. They knew. Obamacare was read barely before it was passed. Nancy Pelosi even said it herself, we have to pass it to figure out what's in it. So they passed it. SOPA and PIPA wanted to pass. They were close to passing, but people took a stand against them. And politicians started backing down. Government finally started backing down. They started backing down because big companies got involved. We don't have a really loud vocal voice on our end, except the fact that we can share information that needs to be known. Right now, we have a group of people, God and bless their souls, that are doing what they can to help us and making sure information gets passed out. You've got groups like Anonymous that's out there. I wish I could do what they do. They are some very, very talented minds behind the scene. They stand for what they believe. They believe that we have rights. We should be able to go with them. We should be able to live with our own rights. So the NSA, the government, is at it again, and they want to pass more bills and more laws to restrict our freedoms and our rights. Someone's going to go, well, someone's looking. Stuff's been around for ages. If someone wants to do something, the NSA is not going to be able to stop it. They won't. They can't. They can't stop anything that happens. They don't have the power to do it. Well, they'll pass the information. No. Because you don't know who the next person is. Who's to say Fred in Timbuktu contacted Joe in Canada, who then went to his friend's house, Jane, in Minnesota, and verbally relayed a message to Jane. And then Jane verbally relayed a message to somebody else. And that's not going to be stopped by the NSA. Can't be, because you don't know what and how the information got passed. There's a lot of things wrong right now. And I was ready to do my start of the day. I had an idea of what I wanted to do. And then I came across the February 11th, 2014. The day we fight back. We have to fight back. We have to stand on our own feet. We have to make sure the government knows that they can't control what we do. Are they the people in power? Yes. But those who fear the government should fear for their lives. Because the government will own you. TheDayWeFightBack.org. It's a website you need to check out. It's a day that you need to remember. It's a day you need to stand on your own feet and say, I am for protection, but I'm not for this. We need to get rid of this whole idea that mass surveillance, unlawfully mass surveillance, is okay. Judges can't even agree if mass surveillance is okay. One judge will say yes, another 2 judges will say no, and then another 3 judges will say yes. And we're talking federal judges, federal court judges, not civil, none of this other. They can't agree. And you can go look up this too, because you'll see it. Judges do not all see eye to eye on if it's constitutional or unconstitutional, lawful or unlawful. They can't figure it out. But the government says it's okay. It's not okay. You don't believe me? Go look up the information yourself. It's there. We have the internet to provide this information to us. Just don't let them take away those freedoms. The right that we have from the internet. The right that we can, if we want to go look up something, we don't want to go look up code words that they claim are code words, and we are using them to look up how to bake a cake. Chocolate pudding means pile of dead bodies. We don't want them thinking that. We don't want to go to jail because we want to look up chocolate pudding cake. They've done it before, and they'll do it again. Red wedding was a code word. Was 2 code words that was used years ago. I forgot when, but years ago it was used. It was code words for violence. Nowadays, if you use red wedding, you gotta kind of watch how you use it because they may be on your trail. Do I think they're gonna ping this video? Probably. Do I care? Mm-mm. Why? Because I'm standing up for what I believe. I'm standing up for my rights and my freedoms. I'm not going to fear the government because those who fear the government should fear for their lives and run. The government's not here today to protect you. They're here pretty much to make your life a nightmare. Anyway, go check out thedaywefightback.org. And I appreciate you watching this video. Go look up the facts. We can't let the facts be overtaken by fiction. Or non-fiction. Fiction. Whatever. Don't let the tales of the government control our lives. Don't let them happen. The NSA is a joke. We all know it. You know it. The government is cares about nothing else but padding their wallets and making sure them and their families are protected. Rest of us kick rocks and they wouldn't care. So thedaywefightback.org is definitely a site that you need to go check out. And go check it out right now. I'll post a link below. And I appreciate you guys watching this video. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Take it easy. Peace out.